Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. From Notre Dame to West Point, one of the Bulldogs seniors headed to the U.S. Military Academy this fall. Luke Randall has the story.
Not many athletes get to compete in Division I sports. Even fewer get to go to a service academy. That's why Notre Dame's Grayson Maurer is quite the story, because she's set to do both later this year.
I'm going to do triple jump, mostly. I think a little bit of long, but mostly triple jump.
Maurer signed for the U.S. Military Academy on Thursday. West Point 1,000 miles away, but it'll feel even further when she completes cadet basic training this summer.
That is going to be very different. For basic, you don't get to talk to our family for like 6 weeks, and that's going to be hard because my parents are like some of my best friends.
She knows it's not going to be easy. A visit to West Point last fall, helping her understand just what life will be like when she gets there.
The cadet I stayed with said I stayed right after they finished B, so she was still getting her everything together, and she said it is really tough. So I guess I'm just going to take it 1 hour at a time and go from there. When you woke up at 5:30 and stood in the stands for a 5-hour game, it definitely showed you what you were actually going to be doing, not sugarcoating, which made it that much cooler.
Maurer is one of many Notre Dame track and field athletes to pursue the next level. Her high school coach, Ryan Long, proud of her, glad to continue the development of Bulldogs, becoming better athletes and better students.
That's very cool and very fulfilling for me that this job's not always just about the sport, it's also about the longevity of what's going on with their life and their careers. So,
at Notre Dame High School, Luke Randall for Heartland Sports.
All right, thank you, Luke. From a big-time signing to a big-time basketball game at Notre Dame. We'll see how this matchup of turned out, the Bernie Mules versus the Bulldogs. Early on, Devin Dannemuller spins his way around for the basket, and then Bernie's Hunter Massey, not the biggest guy, but responds with 2 and the foul. And then the biggest guy, John Aycock, he plays hard, and he gets the basket right there, and then watch him run back down the court. Pure hustle. Then Braden Robert goes in and scores for Notre Dame, the easy 2, but it's Aycock again. He gets the inside position, about 2 or 3 pump fakes, and then scores, pretty much unstoppable. At Notre Dame, Cole Adams can shoot with the best of them. He hits that one, but Blaine Morgan and Bernie, they hadn't beaten Notre Dame a whole lot lately. They did tonight. We'll put the final up on the board for you, 63-54, Bernie with the win. All right, more scores. Oak Ridge, their boys beat Marquand 76-47. The Oak Ridge girls, they get the sweep with the win over Puxico. A pair of Cape Central girls swimmers have qualified for the Class 1 state championship finals. Carson McAllister finished first in the prelims in the 100 backstroke and second in the 50 freestyle and will swim in the championship finals tomorrow. And Kennedy Ringwald finished 6th in the 100 free and will swim in the championship final in that event, in the consolation final in the 200 free. Hey, it's about time for another Heartland Hoops, less than 24 hours away. Checking out our featured matchups, our game of the night should be terrific. The Sikeston Bulldogs at the Jackson Indians could be a game of the year type game, right? St. Vincent at Bell City, Leopold at Chaffee, 2 really good teams. Gateway Legacy at Cape Central. They've got a boys and girls doubleheader going on over there. That's always cool to see. Also, we'll be following plenty more. The Notre Dame girls at home against Corhezu. West Frankfort pays a visit to Anna Jonesboro. St. Vincent girls make the road trip to Doniphan in a battle of very talented teams. And speaking of talent, there will be plenty on display with Murfreesboro at Carterville. All your scores, all your highlights tomorrow night at 10 on Heartland Hoops.